up, guys? Tex right here with another look at some of the figures we got in this week. Today we're looking at the Masters Universe New Eternia Masterverse Fisto figure. Now this guy did come out a few weeks ago, maybe a month ago or so, and I finally decided to grab him. Now the crazy thing is that this figure was already released before in the new Revolution or Revelation, whatever show that came out on Netflix. And I wasn't a huge fan of that one. I do have him still, but I ended up getting rid of him. And I'm noticing that that's what's happening. Like, it's like you grab them, you know, during that time frame, and then new ones come out. Like, you know, Zodak, for instance. I remember getting him for like $10, and now he's on Walmart for the vintage one, which I'm gonna grab. Hopefully, I can get him the next coming week or so. And then She-Ra, she's coming out with a new figure, and I have the other one, and I'm probably gonna get rid of that one. So I don't know. It's kind of weird. I just hope that they don't start releasing more of these to replace these, but I doubt it. Anyway, as you can see, it comes in this the standard box, window box, with the cool artwork in the front. Looks like he's fighting those demons. Looking pretty cool. I really love the artwork on this. So it's really hard to throw these boxes away. I mean, I go to my storage room and they're just boxes of boxes because, you know, it's hard to throw because of beautiful artwork. So I don't know. It's gorgeous. Let's get closer. You can see the New Eternia on the bottom there with the name Fisto. I mean, this artwork is gorgeous. I mean, as you can see, he's fighting a green monster, and there's a werewolf thing there, and there's flying ones, and now you go, here's He-Man helping him out. That's really cool. And on the side of it, you got this cool artwork. So yeah, and on the back you see the figure itself. So this one came out with Flying Fist, He-Man, and Evelyn. So now it's been a month or maybe 2 months since this one's been out. So, like I said, I'm a little behind. So after his hand was severed by Skeletor, Malcolm bonded with Mystic Iron Fist. Now Fisto tracks a nefarious sorcerer across the Eternia in search of revenge. So of course, you know, Fisto, his archenemy is Jitsu, and there was a Jitsu that came out, but I'm gonna wait and see if they release another like they did Fisto. So he's looking pretty cool. Let's go and get him out of the packaging to get a closer look at the Masterverse New Eternia Fisto figure. All right, here's Fisto out of the packaging. Looking pretty cool. You know, looking at the other one, and of course I'll do comparison later, and I'm just kind of wondering, why did we get another one? I don't know. There are some differences between this one, and you know, like I said, we'll go head to toe on him. All right, so let's start with the head sculpt. The head sculpt is different. He actually has a, you know, ponytail here, and then he has his, I guess that's a faceplate there, and then of course his. This is like maybe like an older version of him, I guess, with the beard, with the gray in the middle there. So the colors, of course, just like what the Fisto would be, purples and silvers, and then you got the line cloth that is that dark brown. But this is a twist though, because it looks like his arm is a mechanical arm this time. So, you know, and this silver, so it's really pretty cool, you know. And then you got those purples, and yeah, chest plate does look, you know, like a standard one. So it looks really nice. Got those muscles in those legs, line cloth there. Got the purple belt, and you got the boots with the fur. Boots with the fur. Isn't that a song, right? Boots with the fur. Low, 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 low. Okay, so articulation, you basically have his arms go up this way. Now, this is a little different. It does go, but it's only single jointed there, so you can't, you know, but over here you can. It is double jointed here. So you can see, you know, sort of on the boot here, and then anchor joint, anchor rockers right there. So over here, you know, he can't really look too much side to side, a little up and down, but that's about it. So, you know, pretty cool. I mean, he's definitely, from my vision or my view, does look a little bit better than the one we got before. So it does come with a few accessories. And I always lose something. Oh no, it's right here. He does come with an alternate hand. So this is the fist hand, and then it comes with a regular hand here. His sword, which I feel like we've seen this before, but I'm not too sure, in that purple and silver right there. Then he got his hammer, and he got that purple there. And I think the hammer works as a different. I think there's an action feature to that. And then his regular head sculpt, which, in my opinion, looks like the classics one. So, and I believe, let's see, does it show in the box? Yeah, so basically, you can take off his fist hand. Right? And I think, is it either side or just this side? You can do both sides. So the side of the hammer, it comes out like that. So you can either put one of these on each side. So it's a little weird, but I guess you can break rocks with that, I guess. You got this other one. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I guess it's a cool feature, but I don't think I'm going to be using it much, to be honest. This one's hard to get on. There you go. It's a little strange. It's like, I guess, like a drill. Like, so basically he can drill through, not just fist through. Weird. What a weird name, Fisto. That's just interesting. But anyway, so yeah, pretty cool, you know. Pretty cool. So let's get him together, and then let's do a side-by-side comparison on, actually, if I really think about it, I have 4 Fistos now. But I kept the other one. He's at work, the Origins one. So we're just going to look at the other Masterverse and the classics, so we get side-by-side comparisons. All right, here he is next to the Revelation version. You know, the one that got killed in the beginning of the show? Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I guess when they kill off characters, it just doesn't make it fun anymore. But anyway, as you can see, the new version is taller, and there's, of course, a lot of big differences. You know, the new Masterverse, new Eternia versions have a lot of detail, and you can see there's so much detail, of course, on his armor compared to that one. That was just a little basically like, you know, skimpy. Of course, the face is different. Actually, let me pull this head off so he looks a little bit more normal, I guess, or more young, I guess. And I just cannot get this in here. Oh yeah, there we go. So this one is taller, obviously, a little bit more bulkier. So, you know, like I said, I was confused when they released another Fisto. Like, there's so many other characters that they could do so far, and they released another Fisto. So, I don't know. Anyway, all right. Now let's compare them to the ultimate, the GOAT of, I'd say, Masters Universe, and that is the Classics version. Now, the Classics version, they look more similar, especially when I put that other head sculpt. It looks a lot more similar But there's, of course, big differences, of course, you know. Sword's bigger, the fist is bigger, you know. He is also still one of my favorites, and I still have a sealed one too. You know, I don't know why, maybe because I liked him so much. And I remember all the controversy with this figure. So I bought him sealed, I believe, and I think I only spent $100 on him. And then someone was selling the loose version, so I grabbed that one too to have both. But I remember the controversy with this one when it released, and a lot of people missed out on it when they did the Matty Collector. Like, they didn't have enough Fistos to cover. I guess they didn't realize how much popular it was. But still, he's one of my ultimate favorites. Of course, he is shorter than the long one. I mean, this one is a pretty cool contender. I just don't think it's better than this Fisto. I mean, I don't know. I mean, look at this big old sword. And I believe he had another head sculpt, right? The Classics one did. But I didn't have that head sculpt. Yeah, that's what I'm missing from here. Of course, on the loose version, he has another head sculpt that I think is similar to this Fisto, the new Fisto. I think it's similar to this one, but I don't have them. I think they're like, basically what they did is they put some 2000X parts in it. So, you know. Anyway, but yeah, no, this is a pretty cool, you know, Fisto. But like I said, I will never replace my Classics. Anyway, all right, so let's go ahead and get this guy on my turntable, and let's get my final thoughts on the Masterverse Fisto figure. All right, here are my final thoughts on the Masterverse Fisto figure. All in all, I mean, he's pretty cool. I mean, I think he's a good version. Like I said, he's a lot better, a bigger improvement from the other Masterverse version. Good luck on me trying to sell that one now, because, you know, he's probably gone down in worth. But he does have a good face sculpt, though, as you can see. I might keep him. I mean, I don't know. It's kind of crazy, but anyway. Is it better than my Classics one? No. I mean, I still love my Classics version, you know, but this one does look good, especially with this head sculpt. I didn't go too much into detail on the head sculpt, but it does look, for me, I like it. I also do like the fact that they're trying to do some interchangeability and some different things with the fist, and, you know, making it a, you know, I guess a drill, I guess, and something else. So it's really cool, and I think that's unique, and it's a very unique take. And that's one thing that the Masterverse does do, is they don't just give you like a Classics version, just taller, and, you know, they always add something to it. So that's what I like about them, and that's what continues for me to collect them. I mean, this is definitely one of my favorite lines now. You know, it's come a long way, I'm telling you. But yeah, no, it's really, really nice. I think the sword is a little small for him, but it does look good. I'm loving the colors on it. It looks really, really, really great in person, and definitely worth a pickup. So I got him off Matty Creations. I ordered a Hordak, which I'll probably put him up pretty soon, a Buzzsaw Hordak, and Voltac. So I got him to get free shipping. I went ahead and purchased him. But this guy you can get everywhere. I mean, he's been around a little bit, but like, you know, like I said, you know, don't wait too long, because eventually, once they're gone, they're gone. And some of these figures have gone up in price. Anyway, so what do you guys think? Do you guys care? Do you guys collect animals? Do you guys have this guy? Let me know in the comments, and until next time, we will see you later. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe.